Honestly, September was a lot. Like, I did so much more than I thought I did. I think it shows me that if I put the effort into every single day, I can actually make a lot of progress towards the things that I want. This is so cute. I don't know why I never thought about doing this. Probably because I'm like just scared. I'm not scared of dying anymore, so it's okay. Hello, my angels. We are on my fire escape today. Look how pretty this is. September is special because it's my birth month. I think 25 is the first age that I've truly felt like I was ready to turn. Like 23, 24, I've always been like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm 23. I don't feel this old. 25 just made more sense. I actually feel like an adult now, which is like really weird. I feel like I've changed a lot over the year. I live in a new place now. I feel like I act different. I talk different. There's different things that are important to me now. I don't know. I feel like turning 25 was really that symbolic moment for me. Just finally let go of that old chapter and step into what's to come. I think I deserve a birthday that feels like a rebirth. My second one was I really wanted to settle in and find my groove. I just did so much traveling over the summer, and to like wrap that up and actually feel like I'm living here was something I wanted to do. Cause like, tell me why I didn't buy a comforter until 3 weeks ago. So I spent more time in new neighborhoods. Laura and I went to East Village for my birthday. I also filmed content Upper West Side. I wanted to just like really explore my neighborhood and just get to know New York more than just a place where I rent an apartment. Cause like it didn't hit me until last weekend that like this is my new neighborhood. I also invested a lot of that energy and time back into my routines. I'm selling old clothes. I'm discovering like what my new style is. I'm investing in new skincare. The climate here is a lot different, and so like I'm breaking out in new ways. Investing in my room. Like I'm on Facebook Marketplace now. Like I'm looking for new furniture. So, and I want to like keep doing that and not just like make it a September thing. Okay, my third one is I wanted to get more involved in the art scene. I was just frustrated in not having like something to do out of the house. It sounds crazy, but like I also want to do that because I like wanted to meet my husband. It sounds like so stupid, but I was talking to my mom and I was like, if you think I should go to a gallery and I'm gonna meet him because he accidentally spills his wine onto me and we have to go to his apartment, send me a swan and I'll pick any gallery and go to it. I saw 2 swans on top of a birthday cake, and I went to a gallery the next day. I was like so discouraged because I didn't meet my husband at the first one. I was like about to go home, and all of a sudden I run into this like party. Like it's this gallery, doors open, there's so much people going, there's a DJ, so much is happening, and I'm like, what is this? So I go in and I meet all of these people. I met like a celebrity stylist, but he was like creepy, so I was like, okay. Apparently this was like a hosted event by this art collectors club, and this was their first event in Manhattan. I'm talking to the CEO of this group, and he ends up inviting me to other events throughout the month. I was telling him like, this is so great, like thanks for having me. I actually was really looking to learn more about the art scene, and it's kind of a coincidence that I met you tonight. He actually invited me to be a founding member of his art collecting club. I'm like, are you serious? Like I literally manifested this. The other thing I want to add to that art part, like one of my goals was just really to build my fluency and confidence in the art world. Earlier this year in Chicago, one of the biggest ways I poured my grief out was through painting. My mom really liked doing that. So I bought a set of acrylics, I started painting, and it was really therapeutic for me. So now when I look at art, I'm like, oh, like how did they make this? What mediums did they use? Or what was their inspiration? That was really, I think, the turning point for me when it came to finding my interest in art. And I'm like really happy with how the whole like Timbuktu thing worked out. I'm doing multiple things at once. I'm finding a community, I'm also meeting new people, I'm investing in my interest, like I'm getting to know my city more. That was a really, really huge win for me in September. Okay, and then it gets even crazier. I actually did like a professional photo shoot for the very first time, and I loved it. It's so funny because I actually met this guy through Facebook Marketplace. I didn't know how it was gonna feel. Like I didn't really know what to expect. I liked it more than I thought I would, and I felt so much more comfortable in front of the camera than I thought I would. I had like no lashes, nothing. Like I got up, showered, packed my clothes and left. He really encouraged me to like lean into the angles that I, like the vision that I had for myself, whether it was like different angles or poses or whatever. And I was like nervous because like I thought that's what he wanted to do, but he really like encouraged me to take the reins on the creative direction. And so I had so much fun with that because like I love taking pictures with my friends on my phone, but in like a professional context, it felt really liberating to know and feel that like my vision was valid. Yeah, it was awesome. The pictures turned out so well, and like I'm just like surprising myself these days, and who knows what that's gonna turn into. Literally, the photos looked like ads. And those sunglasses literally pulled together the entire photo shoot, which was crazy because I bought those in LA, I think 2 years ago, not knowing when I would ever wear them. I'm like so glad I trusted my vision on them. Cause like, again, I feel like every time I trust my vision on something and execute it, it's fucking perfect. Yeah, September was so fruitful and I'm so proud of myself. 2 main themes or topics that resonated with me this month. The first one has to be inconveniencing ourselves for friendship. I actually have an entire video about this. This was a conversation that me and my best friend had. Since we had that conversation, it has been nonstop repeating in my mind every single time I am thinking about or doing something related to a friendship that I'm building. This month, I've actually made a lot of new connections. I'm realizing that it is so hard to build friendships in your 20s because you need to be way more intentional about them. Like, I think in high school and in college, it was so easy to just constantly be around people and have convenience be a big part in like why you're friends with somebody. But when you're in your 20s and you kind of have your own life, you have to really put effort into making the connection a priority. This month, like there were a lot of times where like before I would leave the co-working space, I'd be like, okay, go say bye to so-and-so, like go ask them about their day, go talk to them, go find them during your study break. Or like when one of my new friends was moving back to Germany, another thing was like, okay, like be thoughtful about this, carve out time, write a card, get more work done ahead of time so you can have time on Monday night before she leaves. The thought of inconveniencing myself for friendship, I think has come back to me a lot. And it's been a really, really helpful reminder for putting that effort in and making it count. Because like every single rep you put in is another building block to a stronger friendship. So really happy about that one. Or like even the art event that I was invited to. So when I had first met him, he invited me to 2 events after, but I couldn't go to either of them. And so like the third one, I was like contemplating going. I was like, you know what? No, this is a really important connection to have, I think. And I want to show my gratitude, but also like my appreciation and respect for going to that first event. And the second one is New York City has no mercy. This one came to mind so immediately for me. Holy shit. I always knew that like New York was gonna be a go, go, go ass city and like I was gonna catch no breaks, but I don't think I really lived the reality of that until 2 weekends ago. Crazy ass weekend in Vegas, came back on a red-eye flight, most uncomfortable flight of my whole life. As soon as I fucking touched down, calls, emails, texts, reminders, events. Present enough to think about content. That's my friend. Oh my God, I'm like so scatterbrained. One of my best friends, oh, my friend's calling me. All right. It was just fucking go, go, go. I could not catch a break. New York just operated as it usually did. Everyone was just kind of like laser focused on their own plans, their own vision. It never stops here, and it's really hard to come back to just like collect yourself. That's also something that I think you need to be really intentional about too. Just carving time for yourself. I think I experienced a severe case of overbooking myself last week, and I'm really glad that I learned this lesson in Chicago because it's coming in handy in a city that's relentless. I think going forward, I just like really want to block out time for myself and be realistic about like what time I can spend on other people and what time I need to spend on myself. I remember the one thing I wanted to do was just sit down and scrapbook. And I couldn't find a single moment to do that. So I want to scrapbook today. But I also got invited to a birthday party tonight, so... Okay, the last one is one defining product of the month. It has to be the milk tea laneige. Should I grab it? I'm grabbing it because I care about you guys. Okay. This is the product of the month. This is the Taro Bubble Tea Laneige Lip Mask. Holy shit. I'm obsessed with this. My cousin got this for my birthday and it smells so good. It smells like the real thing. Like I want to eat it. Mind the texture. I go like this with my nails and then best product ever. I'm obsessed with this, and even though I just bought a new pink one, I was like, screw that, like I'm using this. Next part of this video is looking to October, so I'm just gonna like get some shit done. I have a meeting. Some scrapbooking and I had a little bit of lunch. So now I'm going to get into looking forward to October. Let's start with what I have coming up. So October is busy. I know I said I wanted to like settle into New York and like kind of find my groove, but I actually have 2 trips planned in October, so we're gonna go back out. My cousin's wedding is next week. So I'll be back in Arizona, which I am so excited for. I've just like really been needing some family time. And this is the first wedding of all of our cousins, so this is kind of a big deal. Like it's about damn time. I've just needed an excuse to dress up, look pretty, and drink, and here it is. I'm wearing my iconic yellow dress, the one I wore in Martha's Vineyard a couple years ago for that one fundraiser. That thing needed more airtime. So pretty. That was like one of my earliest manifestations. That's one of the dresses that I bought where I didn't even know what I was wearing it to, but the occasion found me. And this is something I will stand on. I will always buy the dress and the occasion will find me. I promise this works. Like, I think that's my way of manifesting events because every single time it's worked out. When I bought that yellow dress, fundraiser, also wedding. When I bought that one pink dress, Hamptons. Also low-key, I'll probably be tempted to get a new tattoo, which I totally shouldn't, but I really want one. The second I finished my first one, I wanted to book a new appointment with her because I loved it so much. And it didn't even hurt. She did such a good job. It was kind of expensive. If I were to get a new one, I'd probably do like, I was thinking, okay, cause like I really want a mini sleeve and this is going to happen at some point. But if it is, I have to take the steps, you know, I have to get the reps in. So I'm thinking like either like a deer, like angel numbers, like behind my shoulder, which low key, angel numbers have been guiding me all this year. So it's really special to me. And you know what else is oddly special to me this year? Horses. I've seen horses everywhere. And when I gambled on horse racing in Vegas, I won using the angel numbers my mom sent me. Like, okay. Okay. I may or may not get a new tattoo. That's the first thing on the list. The second thing is Miami girls trip for one of my best friend's birthdays. I'm like actually so fucking excited. I need outfits. One of my best friends is celebrating her 25th. I think like a week and a half after I get back from Arizona, so it's gonna be like another like back-to-back thing. I'm low-key so fucking excited. When we were in Vegas together, we literally were like, why are we having the best fucking time? Like actually one of the best weekends I've had in a very long time. It was so like impromptu on a whim, but I did so many things that I wanted to do. So I think that's also a really good data point in like acting on my impulses. Maybe I should make a video on that. And it's so funny because earlier this year I was like, gosh, like I've always wanted to do like an iconic Miami girls trip in my 20s. Guess it's here now. This year has just been like manifesting right and left. You know what I'm saying? Okay, moving on to my intentions for October. And while I was reflecting and just kind of like envisioning what I wanted next month to look like, I also made a mood board. So after this, we're gonna make a little collage on Pinterest. You guys can use the same template. I'll link all my pins and stuff. Okay, let's talk about what I want October to be. I want to start moving my body again. I haven't worked out in like almost a year. I know, it's really bad. And like, it's starting to affect my day-to-day, my mental state, my sleep's out of whack. I'm not eating well. Like, okay, your girl's not doing great. And I just haven't worked out because since I'm not eating well, I don't want to like pass out or anything, because that's actually almost happened once and I thought I was gonna die, but my friend picked me up. Yeah, I just like don't want that to happen again. I'm kind of anxious, but I haven't been eating well because like grief has really taken a toll on me, and I think one of the first things I do is neglecting my health. This is actually something I noticed when I was in Chicago too, and if it weren't for one of my friends, God forbid, I don't know where I would be. And so luckily, I think in New York, I've had my friends to lean on, and they are the ones that will cook for me, get me food, notice when something's wrong, like just really help me put my health first. So I just could not be more grateful. But that next step is something that I need to take on my own, and to just really just start kicking off the health cycle. If I start working out, I'll start being more mindful of what I eat. I'll start cooking more. I'll start sleeping better. I'll start making better decisions. Like my mood's gonna be better, and like I'll want to do more. So that has been like something I've really been putting off, but getting my health back into shape is something I want to do in October. I think October should be the month where I just like purchase a small set of classes and just go for it. One of the things that helps her get out of a slump is just like scheduling a class, because after that she'll like want to start doing more. And this like goes back to one of my favorite quotes to live by: momentum comes after you start. Like truly, it's happened with so many other things in my life, including YouTube. The second one is try a new activity. So I've been getting more into communities. I've been, getting more into the art scene, which is great. I have some like social involvement, but I want to do more than that. So I'm looking at like ceramics classes, watercolors, pottery, and like even outside of that, like I want to go to a listening cafe. I want to go to a jazz club, or I want to do like maybe a run club. I don't know about that one. Maybe a run club. Maybe I could use the run club as getting back into working out in this, but I also don't want to be cheap with like my goals, so I'll split them up. I just like want to do a new activity. Like I have scrapbooking, I have YouTube, I have drinking, like I need to do something new. So that's my other one. And then my third one is I want to have a really cute Halloween costume and learn how to do my lipstick. So I want to like merge these in one because they're kind of like, they kind of go hand in hand, but I want to do a really cute Halloween costume, and I want to like prep for it beforehand because I always wait last minute, and like I'm not trying to pay like $27 for fairy wigs on Amazon. Like I gotta start thinking about what I want to be. One of my friends talked about being like one of those Winx fairies together, so I might spend $27 on fairy wings. I want to just start like leaning into a new look, and I think a costume is like the perfect way to do that. So whatever I'm gonna be, I'm gonna learn how to like do more dramatic lipstick, learn how to do contour. Janica actually bought me the Westman Atelier contour stick, which I've been wanting so bad. And Amanda, my cousin, she got me freaking YSL blush as part of her like bridesmaids box. So I don't know, I just feel like all of the new products are like floating to me. It just seems like fate. Okay, yay. And then, these are all intentions other than like watching Twilight, Gilmore Girls, baking cookies, buying new shoes. I really need like loafers, fucking boots. I've been wanting to buy boots for like at least 4 new seasons at this point. Unfortunately, this is probably my brokest season. We're manifesting money and boots. Black flats with like a bow. 4,000 watch hours this year. Let's fucking get it. So that's what I'm doing. That is what October is gonna be all about. So let's visualize that in a mood board. I cannot get that Taylor Swift song out of my head. Okay, so you literally go to your Pinterest page and then go to collages and make a collage based on your board. This is the cutest feature. I literally just discovered it last night and I thought it would be perfect for today. Okay, so here's my October board. I went through and pinned a lot of what resonated with me after I did my October reflection. And now I'm gonna make myself a cute little home screen background with all of these pins. Isn't it so cute? Okay, let's do Taylor. Wait, why is this like the coziest month ever? So cute. Actually, I want this to be... This is so cute. Hello? Okay, what goes in the bottom corner? Maybe cookies? Oh shoot, I forgot working out. Okay, maybe this one instead. Okay, wait, this is so cute. Okay, I like it. Now, whenever I look at this, I can remind myself that I need to good Halloween costume, lipstick, workout. What was my other thing? New activity. Yay, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make this my lock screen, and I think you guys are literally able to go in and like remix it as your own. This was so fun, and I'm really happy that I did this. I want this to be like a routine. Something I also really like to do is, another YouTuber actually gave me this idea of just uploading her pins, like uploading pictures from her life in her own like board. Mine is called Life is a Mood Board, and I just manually uploaded pictures from my camera roll last night from the year I had, and looking through it is just really satisfying and reaffirming that I kind of lived a lot of the dreams that I had. I've come a long way. It's kind of crazy to see where I'm at right now and how my life has played out, but I'm really happy about it. And this is also really great because I've wanted to try to tie in my gift of just an artistic vision and being able to make an experience and life out of the visions that I have for myself. I just have a lot of fun living so creatively and aesthetically. Like, people have always said that my life is just like a Pinterest board. So to kind of turn it into life is amazing. I hope I'm someone's Pinterest inspiration. That's my dream. Okay. Gonna save this, and then, yeah, I'm gonna live out the rest of October. Let me know if this is like the style of video that you like. I'm actually really happy about this, and I'm gonna keep making it a tradition for every single month. Let's manifest the shit out of October.